Yes, guys, welcome back to another World Cup group stage breakdown. This is Group B. This group consists of England, Iran, USA, and Wales, and I'm here to give you my thoughts on this group. But before we do start, let me know who your prediction for this group down below, and also let me know who you think is going to win the World Cup. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button, and also subscribe to my channel if you are new. I am an Arsenal fan, but I will be covering every World Cup game this World Cup on my channel, so you don't want to miss any of that. And yes, let's get right into the video. So where should we start then? Of course, I just read out the names in this group B. We've got England, we've got Iran, we've got USA, and Wales. So I'm gonna start off, of course. Let's start off with England then. Yeah, once again, we're in the World Cup, and I do want to say that I'm excited for England to be in the World Cup. I do want to say I'm excited to watch England play, but we are England at the same time. And yeah, honestly, people look at this group and think, this will be light work for England. England should get 9 points and easy get out of this group. But we've seen in the past before when people said the same thing about England, and we've sort of crumbled, you know. So this time around, it's going to be a very tough group, guys. I'm going to go into, of course, the other teams in a minute. But starting off with us, right? Southgate's selected his 26-man squad, and I've first of all gone on a little bit about that. I was reasonably happy with it because he picked James Maddison. Maddison for me deserved it. It was about time. He's a quality player. I'm very happy that he's in the squad. And you look at it, and you got some good players like Trippier's been in there, which I hope he does start. You got Ramsdale. He picked Ben White as well. He picked Saka, of course. Callum Wilson, which I was pretty surprised that he picked. But I was a bit shocked that Ivan Toney didn't get in the squad. That's the only issue I have with the 26-man squad, was Ivan Toney was nowhere to be seen for some reason. I don't understand why. But I know Harry Kane's going to be there anyway. So yeah, anyway, but no, for us guys, listen, I'm confident that we will definitely get out of this group. It is going to be a very tough group. I'm not saying we're going to get 9 points, because I don't think we actually will. And I'll tell you why in a minute. But honestly, I think for us, it's a massive World Cup, and obviously you look at England's past a few years and it's been fantastic. Like you look at the England squad now, and you go on paper and you think England are definitely one of the favourites to win this whole entire thing on paper, and then looking at the squad. And then you look at the manager, and it's Gareth Southgate. Yeah, Gareth Southgate. People have mixed opinions on him. For me, I think he's useless, in my opinion. It's just my opinion, guys. So if you guys want to disagree with that, then let me know down in the comment section why you think he's a good manager. But I look at it and I think, yes, well done on getting us to the Euro final in 2021. Well done for getting us to the World Cup finals in the semi-final. But the question is, did you win them? No, you didn't. So, end of the day, right? We're in these competitions to win them. It's no good. All right, it may be improvement from years and years ago, but I don't see it as improvement for me, right? I see it as, because you look at it, right, and I don't want to go into too much detail on this, right, because the World Cups, there's no easy game in the World Cup, there's no easy game in the Euros, right? But as soon as we played a very good team in Croatia in that semi-final, we got knocked out, right? And that's no disrespect in the other teams we played, but as soon as we played Croatia, a very good team, we got knocked out. The Euro is fine because we beat Germany, right? And I was like, wow, fair play Southgate, because I didn't think we would beat Germany, but we beat Germany, and then of course we beat Ukraine, and Denmark was a very tough game. We got through that, and then of course Italy. Being honest, and I'm not saying this because I am half Italian, right? But Italy did deserve the win in the end. Like, I know it's penalty shootouts, but they did deserve the win. They played better, especially in that second half. They played a lot more better than England, and they probably did deserve the win in the end. So I look at it and I'm like, yeah, well done Southgate, mate, for getting us to the final. You didn't win it though. And then I go to the Nations League campaign, right? The Nations League, no one cares about the Nations League. It's pointless. Not for me. It's a trophy, right? And we finished 4th in our group, and we lost to Hungary twice. I think we picked up like 2 points in the group, 2 or 3 points in the whole entire. It's a disgrace to me, right? And honestly, right. This is why I'm not confident. Like, with Southgate in charge, England will not win this World Cup. And of course, we all want us to, but we're all going to be there. We're all going to be supporting England, and we're all going to be like, it's coming home. We're going to be singing the song. But if you're being realistic with the other teams in it, No. But who knows? Who knows? This could be Southgate's last tournament, for England, and I think it definitely will be if he does not win this competition. But yes, who knows, guys? So I'm gonna give you my lineup that I'll go for England, because I can do that. I ain't gonna do it for every other team. I'm just do it for England team. What I'll go with, in my opinion, so this may be a bit biased because I've got two Arsenal players in my lineup. Goalkeeper is not Ramsdale, however, it is Jordan Pickford. The main reason is he plays. He's actually doing. He's actually a really good, decent goalkeeper. But for England, he's different, mate. He's quality. Like, even if you're getting a penalty shootout, you guarantee you want Jordan Pickford in the net, because look what happened when we play Colombia, right? My word, yeah. Big up Pickford, right? He's definitely going to go on. And of course, we have two other good options like Nick Pope, very good goalkeeper, and of course Aaron Ramsdale did get picked. But for me, Pickford has starting goal. Now I think I am going to go with a back four. There's a number of options. Harry Maguire. No, he's not my team, guys. Although he does play well for England half of the time, he's not in my team. Okay, he's not in my team. I've gone with actually Kieran Trippier, playing right back. Now, of course, Fuchs is injured, but Trippier is a very good right back, guys. He's been super for Newcastle and definitely deserved to get in, and he's going to be definitely starting right back for me. Then the two centre backs, I've actually gone. I mean, I would have started Tomori, but he didn't get picked. John Stones for me, he's solid. Does well for England. He's gonna go centre back. Now Southgate will probably go with him and Maguire. But for me, right, this is this is maybe a bit biased for me, but I've actually thrown Ben White in there in centre back. Now I know he played right back for England. No, not for England, for Arsenal, right? And he's been superb there. And it's kind of mad putting him back in centre back, right? But he's a very versatile player. He can play right back, he plays centre back. I think he can play left back. So honestly, I know we'll go with Maguire, but it's just my 11. I'll go with Ben White and John Stones, and then left back I'm going to go Luke Shaw, because Luke Shaw does play really well for England. Just go back to that Euro final, mate. He was class, wasn't he? So yeah, I think Luke Shaw for me, a left back. The midfield, then I'm gonna go. There's only two options in the CDM. No Calvin Phillips for me. Is got to be Declan Rice and Drew Bellingham. Simple as that. Declan Rice, Drew Bellingham, have got to be the two in that midfield. Number 10. There's three players in mind I can put in front of them. I can put in. I'm so tempted to put in James Maddison, right? But I don't think he will play. I think probably it'd be Mason Mount or Phil Foden. And I'm actually gonna go with Phil Foden, because I actually like watching him. I think he's class. Like, I've watched Man City a bit this season, and yeah, what he brings to Man City is fantastic for them. And again, he plays well for England as well, so I've got no problem putting Phil Foden in there. And then the front three, plain and simple, right? Harry Kane, of course, is up front. No questions, no denying that. Maybe if we get 6 points and then we play our last game with not to play for, maybe you can throw in Callum Wilson up front or whatever. But no, Harry Kane for me gets in up front. Left hand side, people may disagree with me, but I've gone with Raheem Sterling. Sterling, again, plays absolutely superb for England. Simple as that. I mean, just go back to the Euros, right? He was class in the Euros. But no, guys, there you go. Sterling, you can go Grealish. You got so many options there. You go Saka, but I'm going to go Sterling. I'm actually going on the right wing. A bit of Arsenal bias, but I'm going to go Saka on the right wing as well. Yes, mate, Saka's just class, mate. Yeah, and honestly, listen, it's my lineup. Southgate will probably go with like Grealish or whatever. Maybe Foden on the right wing instead of in the middle. But my lineup will be this, guys. Let me know what your lineup is for England down below. And yeah, I do think we will make it out of the group, but I don't think we're going to get 9 points. I think we will finish top. I said in my pictures we are going to finish top. But guys, it's going to be it's not going to be easier. It's not going to be easier than people think, to be honest, because I'm going to break down the other teams in a minute, and they will give us good games, trust me, guys. So let's get into the next team, which is going to be Iran. Alright, so next team is Iran, or Iran. I'm going to call them Iran. I don't know how you really pronounce their name. But yes, Iran, of course, do have a bit of World Cup experience themselves. Go back to 2018, they was in the first half group again. They have Spain and Portugal. They finished third in that group. They beat Morocco 1-0 in the first game, got 3 points. I think they drew Portugal 1-1. And then they lost to Spain in the end. Or it might have been, they might have drew with Spain. I can't really remember. It's like 4 years ago, weren't it? So I can't really remember. what happened in there. But I do know that they had a decent World Cup, and of course they won in 2014. There's an Argentina's group. There was with Nigeria and Bosnia and Herzegovina as well. I remember they lost to Argentina on the last minute. Messi scored, but no, yeah. So they've had some World Cup experience, and listen, my prediction would have changed, but sorry, my predictions would have changed, right? But do have they do have this manager back, and yeah, he's called Carlos Correas. I can't pronounce his name. Carlos Correas. Correas. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I do know that he's a very good manager and was actually in charge for them in 2018. So they got rid of him, or I think he might have left. Now he's come back. Before he actually went back to Iran, they had very problems in the changing room. But now that's been all settled, right? Now they're going to be a very serious country going into this World Cup. And listen, I don't know if you guys know, but I've been doing my research on Iran, and I do know a few of their players. Like the main man for them is Taremi, plays for Porto, is a very, very clinical striker, a very, very good striker, very underrated striker. Plays in there for Porto. I watched him in the Champions League. He's very, very good, guys. And again, for Iran as well, he does superb. And his link-up play with another player called Asman is class as well. And Asman actually played for Leverkusen. I think he might still be at Leverkusen. But yeah, him and Asman, they do have some very good link-up play. And they're two players, definitely probably two of Iran's best players. And then, of course, you do have the former Brighton man. He might still be at Brighton. I think he might have left now. I can't pronounce his name. Honestly, it's like you guys get what I mean. It's like Janak. It's like what is his name? I can't. I'm so sorry to any Iranians watching. Right, Janak Hafpas. I can't pronounce his name. But you guys, you see the picture on the screen, right? You know who I mean, right? So I'm sorry. I apologise for not pronouncing his name. But they do have another player called I think it's Amari as well. Who is a very good player for them, I heard as well. So honestly, Iran will be a very tough side to beat, and they do go more of like the defensive style. They ain't gonna go there and absolutely batter you, because they do defend really, really well. Having said that, they do have a very good attack as well, which you have to watch out for. So that's what they sort of mix it around, don't they? I mean, I think in this World Cup they are gonna be more defensive. And then hit teams on the counter attack. But when they get the ball to Taremi, guys, trust me, it's problems, right? We've got to be careful with Taremi. So John Stones, Maguire, mate, watch out for Taremi, because, mate, he's a quality player, and I think he will shine at this World Cup. So yes, Iran, I put them to finish second in the group, because they are, trust me, guys, they're going to shock people. People putting them fourth, not for me, mate. Iran, they're going to prove people wrong, and they can prove me right, because I think they're finished second in this group, and I think they're going to shock everyone. So yeah, Iran for me, definitely teams to watch out for. Alright, so next up we do have USA, of course, back in England's group. And yeah, of course, we all remember what happened in 2010. England, USA has always been that type of game. The USA call football soccer. So they call it soccer. But no, we cannot let them beat us, guys, yeah? And I ain't got nothing against USA, to be honest. I think they've got a very good side. But again, the thing that lets down for USA, which I've heard from their own fans, is their manager. I don't think their manager's actually that good. I don't think their manager's any good whatsoever. But listen, guys, the USA, they've got a very, very good squad. Very good squad. And you name a few players, of course, we know Captain America. Guys, I'm joking. But Christian Pulisic, of course, plays for them. And although he hasn't been great for Chelsea, he does play well for the national team. And of course, a player who's very underrated is Weston McKennie as well. Plays for Juventus. Very, very good player. They've got, like Tyler Adams, who plays for Leeds. Harrison as well, who plays for Leeds as well. Both of them, two Leeds United players in the Premier, who's already shown glimpses of how good they are and how talented they are. And of course, they've got Giovanni Reina as well, who on his day can cause you problems. Now, I know they never took, was it Pepe? They never took Pepe, who's, I think, a striker for them. Instead, they took this guy called Ferreira, who apparently is dog shit. So that's what I hear from their own fans. But yeah, you know, they've got Matt Turner in goal. You know, plays for Arsenal. Has looked very good for Arsenal, to be honest. And I think, you know, he's USA's #1, so he could be very decent. They've got like Tim Ream in defence. I think Zinnemann's there as well in defence. So honestly, yeah, USA, they've got a very, very, you know, good side, and I think USA, they're gonna finish third in this group, or maybe third or fourth, because I just think England will probably draw to them, you know, but I just think they're gonna bottle it against, like, say, like a Wales or like an Iran. Listen, this group's so tough. It's so tough to predict. It's so tough and tight to predict. But I just don't. I think they're gonna miss out. Just about miss out, USA. But yeah, you know, apparently their manager lets them down. So let me know, USA fans. Oh, I forgot as well. They got also Dest, don't they? Serginho Dest, who is a very good right back. He's played for Barcelona. I think he's at where is he at now? AC Milan, innit? Yeah, he's at AC Milan. So it'll be interesting to see. But sorry, USA fans, it's coming home. Alright, so finally we do have Wales, and yeah, Wales, of course. England played them in Euro 2016. We beat them 2-1 after injury time. No, it wasn't Danny Welbeck, it's Sturridge, wasn't it? It's Daniel Sturridge who actually scored the last minute goal. But that was years ago. Times changed now. Wales' squad has improved probably a little bit since then. Maybe not defensively, but definitely in terms of attack. You know, we all know they've got Aaron Ramsey, Gareth Bale as two main players. But not only that, they do have Kiefer Moore up front, who had a very good Euros. They got Brennan Johnson as well, plays for Nottingham Forest. They got Dan James again. Mixed opinions about you know, Dan James in my opinion, but yeah. Then obviously, as I said, the defense could be a better. You know, they got, I think, Ethan Ampadu as well, who plays defense. Who's the other guy? I forgot his name now. The right back, is it Roberts? I think it's Roberts who plays for them, right back as well. I'm trying to think, but yeah, they do have, I think, Ward in goal, the Leicester goalkeeper. So I do think their attack will shine in this World Cup. I think Ramsey, Bale, Kiefer Moore, Brennan Johnson, Dan James will all shine. Their attack will do well, but I'm just not confident with their defence. For me, I think defensively they ain't that great. I think they do have a half decent manager, but I have tipped them to finish third or fourth. I think they're going to struggle in this World Cup, you know. But as I said, this group can go any way, guys. It can go either way. So as I said, my final group stage predictions is England at the top, Iran second place, USA third place, and Wales sadly fourth place. I'm sorry to disrespect any of your countries. It's just my opinion. It's just what I think. Let me know your thoughts down below. Group B. And yes, guys, I'm going to try and every single day now. I'm going to do Group C tomorrow, Group D, Group E, Group F, all the way up to the World Cup Sunday, mate. I can't wait for that. Qatar, Ecuador, guys. I might do a little watch on. I might, of course, match review for every single World Cup game will be out as always. But yeah, as you guys watching, hopefully it's coming home, guys. Hopefully.